Happy day, YouTube. My name is John, and this is my channel, The Intermancer. On the last episode, I took the first steps towards building, or last few episodes, I've been taking the first steps towards building a UI for the Gaia F framework. And now I am going to take additional steps. One thing I thought of while I was not recording was that I missed something on the UI description. Sidebar, experiment, main content. Actually, first off, sidebar, let's go ahead and take this back out and put it in its own section. Yeah, commands is fine. Let's see, here we want configure experiment. Scored organism repository. When scored or list scored organisms display top 5 scored organisms. Okay, so we'll have experiment and scored organism repository. The sidebar main when another command is selected, the commands that are not selected should be collapsed. General layout. The title shown at the top of the sidebar is genetic AI algorithm, and we'll just say Gaia F. Gaia F. So now in the chat, save this in the chat. User interface .md. Need to reference the file. User interface.md has been updated. Examine the analyze the sidebar main content and app components, make any necessary updates. Okay, let's see. Okay. So this is for sidebar. Let's apply these changes. See if it can. It was having problems with CSS, not with the TSX stuff. Okay. That's good. So I'm going to, since I'm trying to learn React, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these changes, make sure it runs again, and see if it's doing what I want it to do. And then I'm going to come through and read the code and make sure, see if I can understand what it's doing and why it's doing it. This was all, this is still in that. This is the main content. Now, since I never stopped running everything, I believe the page should have auto-updated. Okay, this is main content CSS. Let's see if it can do that. It couldn't. Okay, it made updates. Were there any updates? A little bit. Oh, for repository. Okay. Now everything is applied. Let's see if it worked. Gaia F took that. Nice. It's doing everything we want. What? What just happened? Oh. I wonder if it's trying to do the start. So let's see. What just happened there on the sidebar? Command list. So main commands. Sidebar React FC. What's FC? Functional component. Represents the type of a function component. Can optionally receive a type argument that represents the props the component receives. Type props. Okay. All right. Get secondary commands. Get secondary commands. So for a command, give the second. Okay, get active main command. String or no? What's this? Let's ask the AI. What does, okay, put it in backtick. So it looks quoted, mean on line 24 of sidebar TSX. Is a type, let me break it down. Parameter name, the type annotation, meaning the parameter can be a string or no. Type or that type. That's interesting. Okay. So if it's null, then returns null. If it's main command, where did main commands come from? Does sidebar.css have main commands? It's just styles. What about app? Does it have main commands? Ah. Okay, so this main command is inside of there, so got it. Sidebar here is a type, like a class. Return selected. For okay. Get secondary commands. Okay. Understand this. So it's saying if you clicked a main command, it's in that main commands list. Go ahead and return it. If it's in the secondary commands, go get the secondary command so you get the list of the secondary commands and return the main command that matches. Okay. Okay. Command. Okay. On command select. Where do on command select come from? Where did on command select come from? It got sent in. So app.tsx, handle command, set selected command. So sidebar has set selected command. What? I don't know. don't see set selected command. Oh, this use state. Okay. Use state when gives this thing that updates selected command. Okay, so back here on sidebar, on command selected, okay. Now when I click, so let's find out why it's going blank when we click start experiment. When I click start experiment, the whole screen goes blank. What about other secondary commands? Configure experiment has that. Okay. About stored organism repository. When I click start experiment or stop experiment, why? How do I fix it? Okay. The issue is that handle start experiment and handle stop experiment are async functions that don't return anything. The function is called start experiment. Oh. Okay. Let's trigger the functions. Use state. Use effect. Okay, so main content. We'll take this, apply this snippet. Accept all the changes. See if that worked. Good. Okay. Okay, so I've added a little, I've done some updates, I fixed a bug, and so this is probably a good time for me to do a build, make sure everything's still building fine, push my changes up to the repo, and then close this video. A lot of times when I do the build, I discover problems, so let's see if it works. Took a minute last time to do the build. Looks like it might take similar time. 48 seconds. Build successful. All right. I don't know that I need to add those things, so I won't. They look like generated files. Added the scored organism repository menu and fixed a display bug. Commit and push. Review to do. Okay, so it's just got to do statements for all these things. So we'll commit and push anyway. All right, excellent. This has been a pretty short video. Thank you for your time.